Good morning, John Augustine back again. Were you there when the were you there? No. Were you there when the crucified my Lord? Were you there when the crucified my Lord? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when the crucified my Lord? Were you there when they nailed him to the cross? Were you there when they nailed him to the cross? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they nailed him to the cross? Were you there when they took him down from the cross? Were you there when they took him down from the cross? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they took him down from the cross? Were you there when they laid him in the tomb? Were you there when they laid him in the tomb? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they laid him in the tomb? Now, all those I often be there spiritually. That's what you can do. Were you there when the stone was rolled away? Were you there when the stone was rolled away? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when the stone was rolled away? Well, I can be there spiritually, and so can you. But the soldiers was there. And when that stone was rolled away by the angels in heaven, and the noise, the holy noise that came, our Saviour was rising from the dead 3 days after being in the tomb. It reminds me of the 3 days he was missing when he made his bar mitzvah at 12 years of age in Jerusalem. And our mother and his foster father, our blessed mother, were delighted to see him. And Mary said to Jesus, "Why did you do this? We were worried." And he says, "Did you not know I was going about my father's business?" I wonder was that a forerunner to the 3 days in the tomb. They ran like white as sheets like jackrabbits. And Caiaphas said, "I thought you were guarding the tomb." We were, but we got an awful fight. That big rock was moved away without anybody coming from heaven, I think, says they. Oh, well, then we better reward you. The 30 pieces of silver to keep quiet. But we know all about it, don't we? You can't bury the truth. So there you are. What a great gift. Mary Magdalene saw Jesus, and so did the two disciples. And the apostles is up in the upper room, and Thomas touching his wounds and saying, "My Lord, my God," ashamed of his unbelief. Jesus said to him, "You believe because you've seen, Thomas. Blessed are those that haven't seen and yet believe." And that Catholics down the centuries to the present day believe and shed many a tear when we say the Stations of the Cross, which I'll be saying now outside in the sun house. I call it the sun house. Sun house of the harvest moon. So bye now and enjoy the rest of your day, the Sabbath. Make sure you get Mass. Yeah, I'll be getting Mass in the Latin Rite, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Looking forward to it. Bye now.